All right, gents, this is where things get exciting. In your first round of competition, you'll be using this. Your first round challenge is to cut, saw, or disassemble from this car all the materials you need to forge a blade of your own design in your signature style.
A car. I do not typically use car parts to make blades.
Good luck, bladesmiths. You'll need it. Your time starts now. Which metal would you go for, Jay?
I'd be going for the coil springs.
Dave?
Either the coil springs or the axles.
Doug?
I'd go for the tires. He used rubber knives for training.
So immediately, these guys look like they're on the NASCAR circuit. They're just ripping the tires off of these vehicles.
I've never directly pulled pieces off a car for my own use. A piece of metal that I go for is the coil spring. Brute force and ignorance.
Tom got that out in record time.
Certainly did.
So Travis is getting that coil spring.
It looks like they all went for the coil springs except Marty.
I go ahead and go for the coil springs because once I have the torch, I know I can just cut those suckers right down there, make whatever loops. They'll all be the same length. I'll straighten the suckers out. I'll forge weld the sons of bitches together, and I have a blade. But I just keep having problems with the torch. Fire, fire, fire!
Well, it's a good thing we have fire safety on standby today. Oh, we got a hot mess happening over here.
It's still not sticking together as well as what I need it to.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. All the gaps in between there, you can't just force them closed. You got to work them out. Really got to change his game plan up.
I don't want to be seen as like some little young punk who thought he could do this, but really can't. An hour and a half has passed by, and I've decided to just scrap my first project. It's not worth the time that I'm putting into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut another solid piece off.
This is a smart move.
Very smart.
A
Very
smart move by a young competitor.
I'm behind these other guys starting to overfresh, and I've really got to pick things up and forge and move a lot of metal.
Well, it looks like Marty's way ahead of the competition.
Marty's steel is looking great.
Yeah.
Heck, he could just go to the grinder right now.
He's got a lot of those heavy hammer marks to grind out. It takes time.
What is that?
Oh, no, he's got a chip in the edge. Do you see that?
Oh, it's a grinder bite.
One of the aluminum wheels bumped the bevel of the blade and made a little blemish there. But I still have plenty of meat in the blade to clean that up and take care of it.
Bladesmiths, you have 90 minutes remaining. 90 minutes.
I'm going to heat treat, and I'm going to be incredibly cautious in my setup. I made sure the oil was screaming hot.
We got a quench.
Oh, he's got a little bend in it, it looks like.
Kept heating that blade on the outside of the forge on one side, not both.
So now it's a real blade. I don't know how that happened.
15 minutes. Bladesmiths, you have 15 minutes remaining.
I realized they already French their blades. I have to start thinking about when I'm doing mine.
The big question right now is Marty, this heat treat. He's got a very, very thin, very wide blade. Well, there's a lot that can go on there. If he ends up with a problem, he's gonna have to fix it fast. All right, we got a quench.
Good.
Oh, we got a nod.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
I'm feeling great. I've got this.
10, 9, 8.
It's very sharp. Took all that hair off my arm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bladesmiths, time is up. Please
Please stop all work.
I have a perfectly good operational blade. It doesn't have quite the finish and stuff that I would normally like to do, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's nice to sit down finally.
Right?
Okay, judges, these are the most finished blades we've ever had come out of round one as a group. Let's go ahead and start with Tom's blade on the end.
He's actually given us a bit of a false edge up on the tip here. Not sharp, but sharp enough that it's gonna, split that rubber when he goes into the tire. He's obviously designed for the challenges.
All right, let's move on to Travis's blade.
I gotta give props. This is a round one challenge, and he's turned into an almost finished blade.
Did a very nice job on the grind, and the finish is just beautiful. I think my chances are good. I got a blade. It's hard and meets the length requirements.
Let's move on to Marty's blade.
I like where Marty's going with this, but his plunge grinds are extremely off-center.
Oh, yeah. All in all, there are defects in this blade that I'm not seeing in the other two that we've looked at so far.
All right, let's talk about Morgan's blade.
At the integral guard, it's a little bit off, but that's easy to clean up during the fitting up process. A little bit of a twist in the blade. And a lot of our challenges that we've had in the past, those would be acceptable. But the bar has been raised here.
So, judges, have you made a decision?
Yeah.
All right, let's go tell our smiths. Well, bladesmiths, the quality of work that you turned in has made this one of the toughest decisions the judges have ever had to make. Marty, your blade did not make the cut.
Each and every one of you turned in a beautiful blade, and it's because of that we had to look at the finer details. Your plunge grind were uneven, and there were more creases and visible waves on your blade compared to the others. And for that, we have to let you go.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Marty, please surrender your weapon.
I'm sad to go, but I feel I did my best, and I think I did myself, my craft, and everything I represent justice.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the Forge. Today, you'll be making your knives out of this. A crushed car. We've done a handful of these car competitions in the past, but we thought that those were too easy. So we found the most mangled up mess of a car to make it a little more challenging. In this competition, we want you to make a signature blade in your signature style, sourced only from this vehicle. Now, that blade needs to measure between 12 and 14 inches. You'll also have to be set up for a through or a hidden tang handle construction when the time runs out. Now, you probably know there is good high carbon steel in various positions around the vehicle, but after having been crushed, it might not be exactly where you think it is. So, just to make things a little fair, we asked the technician to throw great high carbon steel springs inside the cabin before they crushed it. So you can choose to go for where you think there's good high carbon steel, or you can use the tools that we've provided, break into the cab of the vehicle, and get those springs. Your time starts now.
I just need to find something to use.
There's a lot of usable material in there, but I don't see any way to get to those pieces. I'm hoping to find something on the edge that doesn't require going very deep into the wreckage.
There we go. They said they threw a lot of metal in here, but oh gosh. I'm searching left and right for some usable metal. That don't work. I cannot find anything in this car right now.
Killing time, killing time.
Jim looks like he's going for a coil. That'd be great. Chop up a few pieces of that, throw it in a can.
Game plan is to harvest as much of this coil spring as possible, throw it in a can, get it to forge welding temperature, and try to get a homogeneous piece of steel.
It's got to be rough for the smiths that aren't yet in the Ford. Hearing Mike hammer away already.
With the rate Mike's going, he's going to be done in about another 40 minutes.
I am real happy with where I'm at right now.
So I get the piece in the fire and take a breath.
Bladesmiths, you have 2 hours remaining.
Yes!
Yeah, boy.
There you
All right,
go.
now Dylan has found a really, really good piece of spring steel. More than enough to make a blade.
I still got 2 hours. That's plenty of time.
Fireworks.
We got a lot of sparks coming from Jim's Ford.
Yeah, Jim, I don't know if he sealed up that can right or not.
Now that my can is welded up still, I take it to the press. I see seams open up. Ugly can, ugly.
Dylan went from struggle to success. He's at Big Blue, and it looks like he's got a massive canvas of high carbon steel. He can basically turn into anything he wants.
Woo! Forging's going pretty good. I'm gonna start on the guard. It is not necessary right now to make a guard, but guard helps so your hand doesn't slip when stabbing. My plan with the guard is to do a hot fit up.
Mike's thinking ahead. He's putting a guard on this blade.
If we call for a through or hidden tang, chances are you're going to need to put some kind of guard on there.
Hey, Jim. It's not enough to get a knife out of, I don't think, but there's that left over from my piece you're welcome to.
Brother?
Yeah, have at it, man.
This is what I love seeing about the bladesmithing community.
He went above and beyond to kick that steel my way. There's possibly not enough steel, so I'm gonna try sand mine. I'm behind the clock. I have to get something done.
I need to prioritize getting this knife hard.
Mike is quenching the first one in the oil.
Woo! I will take that.
Dylan already heated up his oil, so he's getting pretty close to a quench as well.
Here goes nothing. I think we're good.
Bladesmiths, you have 30 minutes remaining. All right, Matthew's in the oil, guys.
I don't see any cracks or anything. It's straight as an arrow and hard as a rock. I'm feeling really good.
Get in there, get hot. At this point, I know I have a workable sand mine.
For Jim having to restart, he's making very, very good speed.
I decide I better quench now.
Jim is in the oil. Wow.
Nice. We're good.
I start grinding.
Me.
That's when I noticed dark seams, and I knew I'm in trouble.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bladesmith, turn off your machines, put down your tools. This first round is over. Well, Bladesmiths, the time has come for the judges to do their first critique on your blades and decide which 3 of you will be joining us in the second round and who's going to be heading home. And Mike, you are up first, sir. Please present your work.
All right, so Mike, I like the profile of your blade. This is a really good idea in the first round, taking that time to make that guard. But getting that fit up dialed in and get this all refined is going to be interesting to watch if you move forward. But all in all, nicely done.
Thank you. All right, Dylan, you're up next. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Please present your work.
All right, Dylan, your blade profile is nice and wide. I like the curve there, nice for slashing. But what gives me pause is this tang because it rides right in line with the spine. For thrusting, it may not be as comfortable when it's above the handle. But overall, I commend you on your perseverance of looking for the metal, not giving up, and presenting us with a blade. Good job.
Matthew, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Please present your work, bud.
Nice work, Matthew.
Thank you.
I mean, everything's straight in line. I'd like to see it a little slimmer. Bring your grinds up, maybe, to lighten things up. But otherwise, this is a beautiful piece of steel. You did a very good job.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Jim, please present your work, bud.
Well, first off, Jim, your mustache is what mine wants to be when it grows up.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know that it was necessary to do this sand mine. It looks like to me like there was enough steel here. but it's like 80, 90% there, but you've got some D-lamps. But I do commend you. It looked like a very frustrating start for you, but you found a way around it. Good on you.
Thank you.
Well, bladesmiths, you all know only 3 of you will be joining us in the second round of this competition. The bladesmith who's gonna be leaving the forge is Jim. You fought hard, but unfortunately your blade did not make the cut.
Jim, I have to commend you because that is a sand my blade that you turn in. But your blade has the most flaws in terms of the laminations, and for that reason, we're sending you home.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Jim, thank you for coming out and trying so hard, but unfortunately your time in this competition has ended. I'm gonna have to ask you to please surrender your work and step off the forge floor.
It's a little bittersweet moment. Thank you. I would have loved to move forward, but you know what? Maybe not $10,000. I got a dime.